I want to see Madison do two things. I want Madison to empower us. I want Madison to get behind our ideas, to not make our ideas their, to analyze it through their lens, to analyze it through the lens that we're seeing it through. We're in a desperate state to save our children. T. Willard Fair, one of my mentors, who's been serving the Urban League as a CEO in Miami for 50 years, told all of our Urban League CEOs last January, I'm going to the same thing again next week. He said, we are 10 to 15 years away from black people becoming politically, socially, economically relevant in this country because our children are not educated. He said, we have more of them that are going to prison in some cities than ever will graduate from high school. He just laid out all this. He said, nobody would want to develop a business in a community where people can't afford to buy anything. Mm-hmm. So he said, but that's happening all over the country. And he said, if we don't take this responsibility on and change that, we're in trouble. So I need Madison to look at the ideas that we bring forward, charter schools and things like that, and don't look at it through the lens. Don't look at my support of school vouchers. I believe in black independent schools. I believe in the history of the black church is involved in educating our children because when nobody else would, they would. I don't believe in it because Betsy DeVos or some of these other right-wing people that people talk about believe in it because they want to undermine public education. I want to strengthen public education too. I need Madison to see that differently and start to get behind our ideas. I need them to get behind your efforts to empower men through the church. Mm-hmm. When I struggle, I came to you. My wife and I had struggles. We came to Pastor G and his wife. We didn't go seek counseling from, and I never would. I would never seek a non-Christian counselor for challenges that I have unless it's really psychological, right? Because I know my faith first. That's what's going to bring my family back together. So I need people to see that. And the second thing is, and I think Madison is starting to demonstrate this. I want to give people some credit. I want to give people something to hang on to. People got to get involved in this.
Yes.
Nobody can be let off the hook. Mm-hmm. The members of the media here weren't born in 1865 or 1829. You're not responsible for the situation that my people have come through. Right. But you are responsible, just like I am, for where we go. Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And if you could embrace young people, create new journalists, find a way to do it. When you see a little kid on the street, they're acting out, tell them, don't look like that. You're such a handsome young man, or you're such a beautiful young lady. Don't tell them, what are you doing? Use empowering words and recorrect their behavior. Get behind the activities and things that these kids are involved in. Involve yourself in it. Have a plan for these children. And just be in there with us. It's going to be hard. I tell teachers, you are going to fail with some of these kids. Mm-hmm. Everybody fails. But if you're not doing anything to solve it, then you're really contributing to the problem. So those are the two things that I want. I want to feel empowered in my hometown that my family's given so much to for over 100 years. I want to see that we can create things that are going to help our children in the way that we know how. And second, I want other people to be involved in that because we're not going to get through this problem by letting white folks stand on the sidelines. Right.